Do you know, the Saturday before we came away, I was down my club with my mate George, and he's one of these fellas, he's a born gambler, you know me, he can't leave those one-armed bandits alone, the fruit machines, and we've been at the club all night, he has not won one penny. I said, George, for goodness sake, he said, no, it's got to 11:30, no, tell a lie, 25 to 12, they're just going to shut the club. He's put his last 20p piece in, he's only won the jackpot, hasn't he? £100 in 20p pieces. Well, the steward, he wouldn't change them, not that time of night. So poor old George, he's had to put £100 and 20p pieces in his pocket. He's gone home, got to the front door, pulled the front door key out, and they have shot all over the front doorstep. £100 and 20p pieces. He thought, I'll pick them up in the morning. And he woke up next morning, and his wife said, George, you will not believe what's on the front doorstep. He said, yes, I would. £100 and 20p pieces. She said, no, 200 bottles of milk. Because it's a chance to get dressed up, isn't it? That's the other nice thing, isn't it? Hey, you meet nice people. But you know, when you sit down, that first night for dinner, you can always tell what nationality people are by the way they sit down and greet. Now, if they're Americans, they'll sit down and he'll say, I'm George and this is Martha. You say, hi George, Martha. And if they're Australians, he'll say, good day mate, I'm Bruce and this is Cheryl. And if they're British, they sit down and say, how much did you pay for this cruise? I had a great start to my career. I was invited, in fact commanded as you were in those days, to appear at a Royal Command show. What an honour. Young comedian, I was so nervous, and we met the Queen afterwards and she was so gracious. She said she thought me rather amusing. Prince Albert, I don't think he was as pleased with her. No, they say to me, you're a comedian, it's your business, but what makes you laugh? Well, you know, I'll tell you the truth, I've got a silly sense of humour. That's what makes me laugh. Like the fella who walked into a fish and chip shop and he's got a big salmon under his arm, and he walked into a fish and chip shop and he said to the fella, you got any fish cakes? He said, no, we ain't. He said, oh, what a shame, it's his birthday today. Or this fella, he sits in a dentist chair and the dentist said, what can I do for you, sir? And he said, I think I'm a moth. He said, what? He said, I think I'm a moth. He said, well, you should see a psychiatrist. Why did you come in here? He said, you had your light on. Rather like the lady, she won the national lottery. £9 million